I got 3, and I think it's on.
Yep, I hear ya. All right, welcome to draw number 12 of our Kayser Bonspiel here. Got all 4 sheets here on 2 different screens, so make sure you got the teams you want on the screens you want. Screen for the teams you want. And all 4 sheets on this draw are a C event, which means winner moves on, and unfortunately the loser goes home after on all 4 sheets here. Oh,
No, you're not. You need to unmute yourself. You're 5'6". Yeah,
There
I got
we
it.
go. All right. Yes, once again, welcome to the 2026 Kayser Bonspiel at the Potomac Curling Club, alongside Erika Kempenich. I'm sorry, I keep...
Kempenich.
Kempenich.
Yes.
There we go, sorry. And
Ken here on the
Ken Clark.
controls.
I'm Steve Kaltenbaugh. Welcome, thank you so much for joining us. Let's do a quick rundown of the sheets. Over on sheet A, we've got the Grand Tetons from Schenectady playing Parks and Rec from the Curling Club of Boston. Sheet B is going to be our featured sheet. That's the Yosemite Yodellers from Albany. And they are going to be playing To Be or Not To Be Yellowstones, a local Potomac team. Over on sheet C, we've got the Petrified Rocks out of Ardsley Curling Club. And Don't Feed the Cross-Out Animals the Skip from Plymouth Rocks. And over on sheet D, we've got Fat Bear Sweep, also from Albany, facing off against Tanner and the Slackpackers from Potomac. We're going to be focusing in on sheets B and C for the commentary. Sheet B, the Yosemite Yodellers and To Be or Not To Be Yellowstones. As jumping in here, it looks like we've got a couple of corner guards coming in for both teams.
Are you going for Dave's second rock? I think the call is still for a center line guard there. There's certainly enough ice for a center line guard.
Oh, for sure.
Not trying to tuck behind that other guard.
No, I'm thinking that I didn't quite see where they had the broom the first time, but I think it might have curled a little bit more than they were expecting.
And that's pretty close to the center line there.
It is, yeah. You can see there's still a lot of action.
It's
Especially
creating a
for the
very
corner.
big pocket to draw into in the back there.
Yes, it is. And you can see with that ice, yellow definitely looking to take advantage of that pocket.
Trying that draw. The Potomac draw behind, but very little turn. Oh, that's a pretty good amount of turn for Erika Haley with her second rock.
Yeah, sweeper's on this one pretty quickly. Looks like it's going to crash into the pile, though. If it even makes it over. Oh, it's going to be close. No, I'm afraid that's a hog.
Take it out of play.
Yeah, I know they just finished a scrape on this, so it looks like the ice is going to be a little swingier than it has been. Also, just to note, Albany is playing with 3 curlers. Unfortunately, one of their players suffered an injury earlier. We hope she's doing okay.
She's right here.
Oh, hi.
Do you want to join us on the broadcast?
Oh, we can all be homers. It's fine. Nice draw into the top 12 for Ardsley. It's a little open though, but it looks like Potomac's going to try to tuck behind it. Trying to hold that line a little bit. And it looks like from here they might be able to tuck in. Oh, it's coming up a bit short though.
Still another guard, building up the guards up front. But the problem is that protects the red rock. So now red has a chance to put another one in the house, just draw around that yellow. It's swinging enough that you can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think they're starting to get a better idea of how much weight they're going to need to.
It seems like a lot of weight, but that might be that slow out there.
Yeah, especially once you go all the way out there.
No sweeping, so I guess it's a little bit heavy still.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit of an overcompensation. Well, it's the first end. You know, you're always trying to dial in the ice.
Yeah, it's a very cold morning here in Maryland, so single digits out there. At least they're positive single digits.
Yeah.
But it means that the ice shed, you know, when you're between games, it's going to get pretty chilly out there. And then when you get 32 people on the ice, it's going to start warming up a little bit. And the ice can change a lot over the first end and into the second end.
Looks like Potomac's going to try for the run back here.
Yeah, Nick's shot wants to go there. Promote that yellow into the red. He does hit the red, but not enough weight to get it out of the house.
Even so, right now it's a pretty open hit, and Ardsley going to waste no time in calling for that guard up. Looks like they want to go top 12. Maybe they can take second shot as well.
Yeah, I'll count the yellow that hit and rolled behind the other yellow there, but that's pretty close to the edge of the rings.
The first priority has to be guarding that shot, Rocco.
Looks like it's house weight or more.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a touch heavy. And, oh. It does go through, but on the upside, it doesn't take out their own accidentally.
It was pretty close.
It was pretty close. And so now Ricky Moore, the skip of To Be or Not to Be Yellowstones, trying to figure out if he wants to take out that Yellowstone or if he wants to put another one in. And it looks like he's going to call for the draw.
Do you think that's the best call here, or would you hit that?
It's
in the back, right? So you can use it later.
It is in the back 8, yeah. I think the draw is the right call because it's still open. If you're not ready to throw the hit and roll, it's I think the draw is the safer play. And again, it's got to be, you know, throw the shot.
Shot's going to be in the house. Let's see
oh,
if
this is
going to be behind cover.
Yeah, this is going to be a really nice draw.
T-line weight, perfect T-line weight just in front of the tee.
That's going to
right
be
behind
really
the guard.
hard to get to.
That forces the Albany team to to follow it, really, to throw the same weight as Jen just did. So Shannon's going to attempt just that. Looks a little bit on the inside, so it might be like a sort of a draw slash slight tap.
Yeah, they've just got to make sure it's going to be around this red guard, and I think it will be.
Yeah, it's taking a while to start the curl there.
Trying to push it over. Will they be able to at least get a piece?
Just by.
That's unlucky. And so now Ricky really has a golden opportunity. Will he go for the hit? Will he? Oh, he's looking to guard it up.
Who has hammer here?
I believe yellow has hammer. Could be wrong here.
So
yes, yellow has hammer.
So he could have hit that red.
He could have, but it looks like he's playing the guard.
And it looks like Jen is throwing just the same shot as she did, just a little less weight. Well, she's a little bit farther out too, so that would work well for the guard.
Yeah.
They need to sweep that to get it into position and so it doesn't overcurl.
Ooh, this is coming up light though, unfortunately. That's a hog. All right, so it looks like
red gets another chance to get to.
Yeah, try for that freeze again.
To that yellow shot rock. It's does the freeze work there? No, they need to tap it a little bit or be on an angle freeze to be counted.
I mean, if you are looking to force, then a freeze works great because that'll cover up a little bit of the button and make it really, really hard for yellow to get anything more than one. But at this point, I think a heavy draw, just tapping it back.
Like back 8 or something to tap it. But the problem is you need to make sure that you cross over so you're not just tapping it and leaving it exposed.
Right, yes.
And that's Judd's first rock.
Yes, it is.
And on the sweeping side, we have Dave, the lumberjack.
Dave's on this one real quickly. Gonna try to make sure that it doesn't crash. And
it's already on that guard, so maybe they have to.
Maybe they're gonna try
control that to see if the run back works there. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Oh, almost.
That
was super close.
That
maybe
was
a little
close.
more sweeping would have gotten it right on the nose and we're going straight back into that yellow.
Yeah, that was.
Too bad it just crossed it, then it went across the yellow and to the back there.
So now this is really interesting. Yellow looks like they're going to go for the hit here, and there's definitely an open double here. If they can put it right in between those two, they should both go, leaving yellow to sit 3. Now that being said, it would be an open hit afterwards.
Yeah, but the risk here is that if he doesn't do that, that he doesn't get the good guard, then red could just go and hit that yellow and score 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So he's playing it safe here. Oh, he wants. Oh, he's changing the inside, the dreaded inside out hit.
That is that's a bold call,
but with a stick curler, I think that's they're more accurate and can do heavier hits.
That's true, yeah.
But that's Jed's calling for a hard sweep there.
I think they might get the outside one.
Off. It did take off, and it's going to roll out. So now the Yosemite Yodellers have a chance to come with a slightly heavy draw.
Yeah,
take that yellow out and score 2.
Well, remember that yellow has hammer here.
Oh, yellow has hammer.
Yeah.
I thought red had hammer.
Nope.
Okay.
So yeah, I think.
Still, I like that shot. Just come with a heavy draw.
Absolutely, yeah. As long as you can get it by that red guard. And I think you can
And Liz is coaching John here from behind the glass.
Yeah, I think from the hack you can see maybe a quarter or a half of that yellow shot rock.
Yeah, our broadcast chairs here are a little bit off to the side, so we can see the whole rock from here, but we are off.
Yeah.
Weight looks good.
Might be a touch outside.
Yeah, it might be a little wide going towards the red in the back.
Ooh, it's going to have to...
It's going to hit and stick on that red
Yep.
back. Now, Rick has a chance to draw or hit that red. If he hits that red, he can score 3.
Yeah, I think that has to be the play.
Yeah, that has to be the call.
Yeah. Just a smooth, open hit and stick.
Meanwhile, on sheet C, that's Yoram Miller's first rock.
Over on
He's
sheet
the
C.
team with hammer.
Yeah, if you can take a look, it looks like red is currently sitting 2 with a whole mess of rocks in front of him.
I think he's trying to draw another one behind those 2 yellows.
I think you might be right. And it looks like it's just going to crash into the pile.
Yeah, it's a good idea to roll that a little out so that yellow can't do what he tried to do.
Yeah.
Now back to sheet B. Ricky is going to try that hit. Now going on with the outside in hit. Pretty heavy hit.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's going to curl at all.
Oh, yes, it is. It's moving already. Oh, it's going to come across. Will it stick around? It's going to be close, and yes, it will. That's going to be 3 for yellow. Very nice.
3 points for the Potomac team. To be or not to be yellow stones.
Playing
with yellow stones.
Okay, on sheet A, this is Bruthalet's hammer. He just decided to throw it away, I think, because he was...
Yeah, it's at least 2 for red over on Parks and Rec. At the very least. Ooh, that's... Ooh, I think it's at least 3.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
3.
3, maybe 4.
Three, maybe 4 is what
From the
they're trying to
overhead
say.
camera, that's not accurate.
It looks like 4.
I think
but
they're looking at the 4th rock there.
Yeah.
I think they can agree on 3 red there on sheet A.
it's close enough. They probably should measure, but I think it's 4 red.
On sheet C, Robert
Oh,
Cooper
they
is
pointed at the
throwing
red,
his last-
so I think they all agree it's 4. They move him. Are they going to move him? They're moving him. Okay, 4 red.
Back to sheet C, Robert threw a guard, just getting the middle a little more. More guards in the middle. I think he was trying to curl around, but I don't know if there's an easy path to where he wanted to get there.
Yeah, so I believe this is hammer here for the Petrified rocks. And the question is, how do you get a 3rd in?
Oh, you go to the edge of the red on the right side. He's looking at the left side.
Yeah, honestly, I would look at the left side because you need
Between through the gap there.
no. I think you could go to the outside depending on how swingy
You
it
can
is.
do full 8.
Yeah, you need full 8. You might also look at the red that's on the far left of
And
the 12
promote it in
and
if
promote
it
it in.
stays out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hammer on sheet C.
On sheet B, an accurate hit and roll for the Albany team.
Oh yeah, very nice hit and roll all the way out to the
The
wings.
Potomac team had tried to put the guard up and ended up in the house. Now back to sheet C. Trying to go around that outside red.
Oh
Gotta
yeah, they
get-
were able to
they
sneak
did.
around, but will it stick around?
It's a little bit heavy.
Yeah, it's only going to be 2 for red,
2 for red.
but still a solid first end. You know, anytime you're getting more than a single, you've got to be reasonably happy.
Potomac team on B trying to sweep that rock hard to get it across the hog line, but it doesn't get through.
Over on sheet D, it's the red hammer. I think they were trying to draw, but they may be a little in off. No, not still draw. Okay. A little heavy. Will it land on something? Will it go through? Will it stop? It stops. Yes. 3
Oh,
red
very nice
for
draw
Tanner
there.
and the Slackbackers.
All right, jumping back to our feature sheet here, sheet B.
And John calls for another one in the house. Base
This
rock
might be a-
looks a little bit heavy. It
Yeah.
looks like a hack.
I think the ice might already be speeding up a bit. I know they just scraped it, so it's going to be a little faster than they might be expecting.
The call was a guard. Oh, the call was a guard. Was a guard to guard the one that's on the wings there. Liz did not like the call. I think she wanted to split the house. Does John usually skip? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's not the new skip by necessity. Liz is sitting next to us. She's telling us about the team. Huh? Yes. And so you don't know them either. Oh, you do know them? Okay.
All right, sweepers once again working hard to get this over the hog line, and oh man,
What
it
is
just
happening? Maybe there's a,
There
the
might be a
parking
dead
lot's
spot, yeah.
full of snow mounds.
yeah, someone might have dumped a little bit of over on the left side of the
There
ice.
might be a berm there,
Yeah.
stopping the rocks.
When that happens,
Ricky is not happy about those hog rocks.
yeah, I mean when that happens, you just have to try to figure out how to hit the side of that berm and just ricochet forward like a skateboarding half pipe.
Now Dave is trying to
Split the house, yeah.
split the house, get one on the other side. With hammer, that's a solid strategy.
Absolutely, yeah. They do want this in the house, though, and I'm not sure it's going to get all the way there.
Yeah, so that's listed at what's the Ardsley team, but it's actually got 2 Potomac players on the front end who.
So it's a mixed arts.
You used to be. They used to be in Ardsley, so they know the other players on the team.
Yeah.
They used to play with them.
Sweepers on this one real quickly for
Are they trying to
Potomac.
draw behind the,
I think
the
so,
red
yeah.
guard? Yeah, the line looks good, but they need a bit of sweeping too,
Yep,
so it doesn't go into the guard.
It is going to be real close. Will they be able to hold it? Yes, they do.
It's by, and let's see. Yeah, now it's the shot rock.
And a very nice finish as well. Yeah, really well.
Perfectly put behind the guard.
Yep. Just sitting, touching the A-foot.
See some vigorous curling, vigorous sweeping there to get it to the T line.
And yep, they've got
And
a touch
yellow
of T.
shot now on sheet C.
And red wasting no time calling for them to get rid of that stone.
Yeah, you have to hit that on the inside. And it looks like Yoram Miller's call is pretty accurate for as much as we're getting in terms of curl.
Yes.
For a lightweight hit there.
Yeah, definitely agree.
On sheet B, they're trying to run back that guard into the yellow.
I think
it's just going to peel it.
Yeah. Of all the things it could have been, that's not a terrible thing to happen. I mean, a run back, even a short run back like that, is still a tough shot. So peeling that guard and making the hit a lot more open definitely helps out. It's now Ricky trying to figure out. Yeah, he's saying put that guard back.
That's Jen Skidmore's first rock. She slid on the center line and then she threw across her body to the outside, so I don't know where it's going to end up. They really need that to curl a little more.
Yep.
At this point, maybe, how's the weight? Looks like it's in the house, so.
It might be a little bump. It's slowing down really hard, though.
Yeah, if you had a pair of very strong sweepers, you would try to sweep that behind the other yellow. It's biting. It's just not counting. Yeah. It's biting.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I think that shot rock is still fairly open, so.
They're going for the shot rock with the, if it curls too much, then you take out the guard.
Right. Let's see, from our angle, it looks like I mean, definitely the good weight. Will it be able to at least get a piece of that shot rock?
Yeah, it's got to curl a little bit to get, ooh, that was close there. The weight was good, just needed to curl a little more. It had a lot of rotation, so it curled a little less than what they needed.
Yeah, and that's the thing, especially when you're throwing that sort of weight, you know it's just not going to curl nearly as much as a normal draw.
Meanwhile, on sheet C, they're exchanging hits. Everybody trying to get the hit that will roll behind the guard, but until now they've been peeling. Or hitting and sticking and leaving it exposed.
Over on sheet B, it looks like they are trying to draw in, and this might be coming in a touch heavy.
Yeah, if it could get the rub there, maybe they would have stayed, but that's about that's about hack or bumper weight.
Yeah.
Sheet C, now that the house is empty, I think, are they trying to tap that red in or just draw behind it?
I think they're just trying to draw behind, but
that's not enough ice for that. It
no,
looks
I
like
agree.
It's gonna, or split the two in.
I mean, if they're able to pull that off, that's a great shot.
That's not the 5 and under move if they can pull that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the call. Weight's certainly there.
Yep.
Looks like a back house weight. Well, it's not curling enough.
No, it's not. Oh, that is moving a ton at the end. No, I just don't.
Yeah,
think
and it's about hack weight.
Yeah.
Which would have worked if they wanted to. If
they were calling the split on, yeah.
Right.
All right, Ricky looking to
draw behind his guard, I think.
Yeah, I think that's got to be the right call.
Especially without hammer. If you want to steal, you got to put your rocks behind the guards.
For sure.
On the other hand, if he doesn't bury it, he could be giving up 3 here.
Right, that's the risky shot. There's still, this is his first rock, so
yep.
He can do something with his other one if this one doesn't go where he wants. But line is very important on this one. Weight is not as much. Just has to be behind the yellow.
Also important to note that his first 2 rocks were pretty upweight hits, so dialing that back now and going for a draw it's tough for any curler.
Yeah, and it looks like the ice sped up from the first end. And
yeah, absolutely.
Everybody's throwing a little bit heavy except for those 2 hog rocks. It's through the house and out.
Yes, now this is really a golden opportunity for Yosemite Yodellers.
So if you're John, what do you call? Do you draw behind your opponent's rock?
I think you absolutely have to.
Yeah, yeah, because if you don't do it,
he's going
Ricky
to.
will do it.
Yeah.
I mean, he could hit it out, but then you wouldn't be counting. And
yeah, there's no point. You're already sitting 2. So
Yeah.
I think you've got to draw behind. If you can sit, I think, top 8, top 4.
Then it's very hard for Ricky to take it out or run the yellow back into it.
Yeah. Thinking about going the left side.
I don't think the side makes a huge difference here.
No, I think it's got to be
It's whatever
comfort
you're
with
more
it.
comfortable with
Yeah.
because both sides are open.
Yeah.
That's an interesting call. What are they going for?
I think they're trying to draw over to the outside, which I'm not sure I agree with, but hey, I'm on the mic and they're on the ice, so.
I don't mind that call at all. I mean, it's
No, just have to make sure that the weight is right, and I think it's still a little bit heavy.
Yeah, you don't want to accidentally take yours out, but this might be going through.
Oh, there
Will
might
it
be a
stick around
biter.
the back?
Oh, no, just
Nope.
outside.
Bit of a missed
So
opportunity
now
there.
Ricky has an interesting choice of a shot. He can go for what he just tried, or he can try to go the split. As long as his 2 yellows are out counting the red, that would be a very interesting but hard shot.
Sure, yeah. And it looks like he's just going to go ahead and go for what he just threw.
That
which,
draw behind.
Yeah, which I don't mind at all. Because as long as you're in the house, you're probably cutting them down at least 1.
And the call is the same, right?
Yeah.
If you're narrow, then you're going for the split.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would go with about T-line weight, not the top 8, top 4.
Yeah, for sure. You want to make this as close to the 4 foot as possible, but still behind your guard. Sweeper's on this one pretty quickly.
Yeah, and it's Nick
moving
doing
quite
the
a bit.
sweeping, so he expects it to curl a lot. The weight looks good, but I think they're going for weight there so that
Yeah, I
they can
think
put
so.
it behind the yellow. At this point, I would switch them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
All
try
right.
to tuck it behind a little more. At the end, the sweeping at the end makes such a difference in terms of going behind it.
Yeah. But yellow sitting shot now, red with the hammer.
And they have about a little less than half of the rock to hit.
Yeah, so it's definitely there. They are going to need...
They can hit and they can stick there, but
Yeah.
it's got to be a soft,
Yeah,
precise shot.
It's got to be like, what do you think, like a bumper weight hit?
Bumper weight hit, or I would go hack. Well, I don't know. Would the hack take it out? I think bumper. Are
yeah,
they calling a heavy hit?
Yeah, I would go bumper
It's
because I
pretty
don't
close.
think... I think with the angle that you're going to hit with hack, I don't think that would take it out far enough to outcount.
Out of his hand, it looks really good,
Yeah,
but
it
they
does.
need to sweep it. Well, it's not curling
It's not
that
curling
much.
nearly as much as they thought. Will it get a piece at least?
Oh, it
yes.
does. It's not going to stick around, but it's going to be 2 points for red.
Yeah, very nice.
That was a nice shot. I give it a solid 4 out of 5 on that shot.
Yeah, totally agree. Again, at this point, 5 and unders, if you're getting multiple points in an end,
Yeah, I'm 25 and under, and I don't get that. I'm always afraid for a finesse shot like that. I don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes I completely miss it. Sometimes I crash the guard.
Oh, yeah.
And once in a while it goes around and it hits it, then maybe it will stick.
I mean, I get like one shot a season where it actually goes where I want it to, so everything else is just kind of a guess.
So on sheet C, the last red rock, just trying to hit the yellow.
Hit the yellow out, make sure that yellow doesn't score more than one. And I think he's going to be on it.
Yep.
Unless it,
It's gonna roll.
well, it crashed, but leaving one of the reds there, that's a great shot.
Yeah, very nice hit and roll.
Yellow has to either draw or hit and stick. And with the rock being in the wing like that,
Oh, I would absolutely play the draw.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
they're going for the hit.
So on sheet A, it's a hammer, so yellow hammer. If they hit this red, they can and stick, they can get 3.
Maybe 4 there. I don't know. Is the other one? I think is a biter.
Oh, that's really hard to tell.
But I think that they're going to crash the rocks in the back.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Hurt.
that's a biter bar measure.
No, well, 2 yellow, though, right?
Oh, it's
I think.
definitely 2.
2 for sure.
They're trying to figure out.
Get
if
the
it's-
biter bar. When in doubt,
No, they're kicking it.
I don't know
Okay.
what they agreed on.
Yeah.
We'll see when they hang
I
it.
guess it was probably 3. I think the one biter was biting.
The one in the back was biting.
The one all
on
the way
side,
back, yeah. Let's see what they hang, but I'm pretty sure it's 3.
What was the score on C? I didn't see what happened.
Oh, no, it was not looking either. So,
Did they end up hitting that?
we'll see. Well, it's red. Red pulled the rock up, so it's probably a blank then, I guess. Or whether it was a miss or a blank.
Yeah, we will let you know that score once they hang it. Back on sheet B, so far we've got a red draw to the 4 and a yellow corner guard. Kind of, it looks like red.
Shannon sweeping hard to try to get the guard to be in front of the rock that's in the 4-foot
Yeah,
circle.
That's moving a ton, and with that
It will be
sweeping,
in front
that's
of
going
it.
to be
It
a
might
really
even be a
nice
biter.
guard.
No, it's not the biter, but
It's-
that's a very good guard.
Yeah, really well done there. That's going to make it a lot more difficult for Ricky and to be or not to be to remove it.
Ricky trying to draw to the side there.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
worrying about that red yet.
yeah, I think that's the right call. You've got a really nice corner guard there. You might as well use it.
Yeah, Erika was
your
having a
own.
hard time with her draw, with her guard weights earlier, but it looks like this one has the right weight to get there.
Yeah.
She threw a couple of hot rocks there when he called for guards, but I think that's going to be perfectly behind that yellow.
Will
They
it
stopped
slow down,
sweeping.
though?
Oh, it's a bit heavy.
Yeah. Will it stick around? No, unfortunately.
It's all the way through.
So now an opportunity for John to figure out what he wants to do, and he's going to call for another guard, saying it's okay if it's in, but I think a guard is a great call
Yeah, I would
there.
put the biter right where, like, staggered with that red there.
Oh, yeah, that would be fantastic.
In a way that if you hit that, then it doesn't do the double, right?
Yeah.
Being that the call is the same, right? You get the guard, you get the freeze, you get that staggered guard.
Oh, but John
Slash
coming out
biter.
immediately. It looks like this one might be a little slower than they were hoping for.
Yeah, John came out to help the sweeping.
So on sheet C, they did hang 1 red, so it was a steal of 1 red. They must have missed that shot.
Oh, Sweeper's working real hard, but not quite able to get it over.
Almost got through the hog light.
So now that we are playing the 5 rock rules, so now that we're past 5, Ricky's saying, all right, let's start going after them. And I'm sure he's perfectly okay if they clear the guard, but if they're able to sneak by and take out that shot rock.
Yeah, it's a 2-pronged shot call because you try to go for the back one, and if it curls too much, then you peel the guard, and that's fine too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if it curls way too much, you have a chance for a double there. But it looks like it's going to go by the guard.
Yeah, they're sweeping
Oh
it.
no, it's
Ooh,
just
coming
coming back
close.
real hard.
Ah,
Ooh.
just taking
And
it
not
over.
and not enough to take that red out, but at least it's not in front of the other red.
Yeah,
I give
think-
that a 2 out of 5.
Yeah, I think they needed a bit more weight. That looked like it was going to be a hack, and I think they needed probably at least control on that.
A chance for Shannon to maybe put the guard back.
Yeah, I think where that guard is now, it's making it a lot harder to come at it from the inside, so now they want to cover it up from the outside as well.
Yeah, without hammer, I think that the good strategy is what they're calling there, to have rocks behind guards.
Yeah, once again, John coming out and trying to help this over the hog line. And I think they're going to be able to get it over.
Oh, almost. Needed a little more, one more press on the remote control here.
Yep, little more juice. And this is interesting. It already feels like from the first end, things were moving very quickly on the ice. And now the ice might be seizing up a little bit.
Nick is trying to hit that rock directly on the shot rock now. Call has to be a hit and roll behind the other red.
Yeah,
or
sure.
hit all the way across behind the yellow guard.
It looks like
It looks like a hit and stick.
it's definitely a hit. And
It's
will
a hit
they be
and
able to
stick.
get any
Yeah,
roll?
no, it's a hit
No,
and
not
stick.
really. So this will leave an open hit for Yosemite Yodellers. And really the goal for either team now is going to be hit and roll behind that red guard onto the button.
On sheet C, Tom's trying to, it looks like a lot of ice to draw behind that red. So maybe he just wants to put another one in the house, but not to recover. Unless that sheet's curling a lot.
I'm going to say it's not because, I mean, it's curling, but it's not curling nearly as much as that.
So just put another one up front.
Yep. And over on sheet B,
It just flashes by.
yeah, they tried to bring it all the way over, but didn't quite move as much as they wanted it to. They haven't really thrown that far outside yet, so it wouldn't get over as much as they wanted it to.
So now Jen Skidmore is going to attempt to put the guard up, which is a good shot.
Yeah, and they're going to go inside out, which I think is
Risky?
well, it is risky. But at the same time, it's kind of the devil you know. Obviously, the big risk is accidentally knocking the red into the red.
It's well past that.
Yeah.
It's not going to cover the guard, to
No,
cover
it's
the
not.
shot rock.
Oh, wow, that moved a ton.
Yeah, I thought it wouldn't move that much, but as soon as it crosses the center line, it just takes off.
It makes me wonder if there's
They
like
got
a
6
ridge
feet
or
of
something.
curl there.
Yeah. You know, we joked about there being a berm, but there could be a ridge that, like,
In the
on
center
center
line.
Yeah, where it just
It
starts
tends
going
to
downhill.
curl away from the center line. Shannon trying to hit that, to go for that hit and roll. Now there are two sides where she can hide.
I think they're calling it was a bit wide, so they've
So
gotta
you
wait for
can
it to
still, as long as you hit it, you can still hide behind the outside.
move. Yeah. Oh, sorry. And it definitely hit, and they're going to try to.
Yeah, it's way open there.
Yep.
So Jen's probably going to try to hit that. But now she has to come from the inside.
Yeah, there's really no way at this from the outside.
With
so
the weights that we throw here, right, there are some players in this club who could throw a direct hit on the nose there from either side, but the natural...
Ooh, they're going to
yeah.
have to sweep this one.
Yeah,
really hard.
She did like an arm swing at the end, and that
Yeah, I
made
think
the
that
rock curl a lot. It's going to hit that yellow. Let's see what happens with the rock after that. Ooh, now she has the unwanted, I'm guarding your rock. Then you have to peel your own rock. How do we call that?
peel of shame.
When you put the guard in front of your opponent's
Yep.
rock, and now you have to peel your own guard. Disguise the peel of shame with an attempt to run it back.
Yep, and then you're like, oh man, I really thought we had it there.
There's still a way to get to that red from the center line.
Oh yeah, for sure. The way that it's moving, the problem
Yeah.
is you just have to throw with a lot more weight than I think that last shot had. because once it moves past that center line, it is curling.
It looks like
a
John wants to put the guard there so that the center out hit is going to be blocked.
Yeah, I think that's a great move.
But with the hop over the center line, I think that the 4 feet of curl that he's calling might not be enough.
Yeah.
Problem is, you go a little more, and then it takes such a long time to cross the center line, and then you don't get there.
Would you try to tap back that red guard on the center and try to put it into the 4-foot? Or
That wouldn't be too bad, especially if you could cross it. Well, that's not going. That's not what's going to happen. It's still.
This might be coming up a bit light.
If they sweep that hard and they can get it behind, or just a rub on the yellow.
Rub,
that's a rub on the yellow.
Oh, that's actually going to work out really well.
Yeah, there's just a little more than a rock's width between those two guards now, making that a very hard shot.
Yeah, you would
and
have
even
to
if you go around it, it's very hard to get a solid hit there.
Yeah, you'd basically have to throw a laser, or you'd have to throw a perfect shot from the inside. And with this ice, I simply don't know if either of those are really possible.
And that's why Rick's trying to go with a draw now.
Yeah,
there's a lot of space between the other two guards that he can draw through that to the tee line, to the center line.
She'd see Petrified rocks have been pretty much controlling this end, always having a few red rocks in the house here. So
I would sweep this. I would sweep this.
And all these games now, the team who loses is out, right?
Yes, that's correct. These are all loud games. This looks like it's going to come up light, and it's just going to crash into that guard. Well, not even crash.
Just freeze into guard, right? Almost freeze.
Yeah. So now Yosemite has a couple options here. I think they're going to try for this draw as well.
The same draw that Ricky called.
Yes.
Yeah, so John's going to attempt to go
with quite a bit more ice
between the guards on the right side.
And even though this does look like a lot of ice from our vantage point, the way that it's been curling, I think this is a good call. Because if it decides to hang out all the way there, you can sweep around the yellow on the right side.
Oh, I don't think it's going to go there.
I don't think it's going to go there either, but I think it's going to curl enough that it should go between those two guards.
That's about 2/3 into the blue circle. I don't think he threw all the way out there. I think he was at the edge of the 8-foot.
Oh, I would sweep this.
Yeah,
there we go. Jumping on that.
Sweep that to go around the center line guard.
This is going to be close. Oh.
It looks like it's a little heavy. Well, it's his own guard, right?
Yeah, it is. Oh, just tapping. But they do spill into the rings, though, so they are.
And into a very good position because yellow hitting that.
Doesn't
it's very hard for yellow to get even a biter there.
Yeah. Yeah, a really nice result for Yosemite.
A very good chance to steal here. Rick is in a hard spot now because it's very hard to. Well, he can try to do that draw around on the outside, but we saw how much it curled now.
Yeah, that would be a really difficult shot, and
or go between the two reds, which is also risky because you might end up pushing the other red in.
He might actually be saying, I want to hit this and just give them a steal of 1.
Well, if he crosses nose, he might be able, especially if he bumps off. No, I don't think he'd bump off the other red, but if he cross nose just right, you could potentially, well, you're not going to count the red regardless.
Well, let's say the prime shot is doubling the two reds.
Okay.
And then you spill your yellow out.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Then there's the other shot that you nose that red, and then you give up a steal of 1.
The hammer is away. It's definitely looking
definitely
like
not going to get the double.
No.
So that's a steal of 1 for red on sheet B.
Yeah, really good end from Yosemite there. Really seemed like they were controlling the end.
Yeah. On sheet C, red has their last shot. That's the Ardsley team.
Yeah, on sheet D, this is hammer. Sheet A, I mean. Sheet A, the yellow Hammer, I think they were trying to tap up that yellow.
And I think they might have accidentally tapped up the red into second shot.
That wasn't the hammer. That was the last yellow, I mean.
Yoram's last rock on sheet C, trying to go around the red guard and just tap that yellow a little bit out. Doesn't need too much weight.
No, but it does
But
need a lot
it's
more
not
curl.
curling. It's not curling.
Yeah,
So
this
yellow
might be
now
coming
has a
in for
good shot to
just a
score, too.
draw.
Ooh, it is the scoring rock right now.
Right now, yes, but unfortunately,
So I
yellow
get-
has hammer. So
I guess he wasn't. Maybe he wasn't going for the tap back.
yeah, he might have been going for a freeze instead.
Yeah.
Which, so close.
Right now, unless you hit that on the nose, you're going to end up taking the yellow in the back.
Yeah, or I mean, the way that long red guard is positioned, you really can't come at it from the other side. So this is going to be a really finesse shot for Don't Feed the Skip.
The skip of Don't Feed the Skip. He's hungry.
Yes.
He's hungry for points. He hasn't been fed yet.
Now on sheet A, it is the red hammer coming in, just a draw attempt, trying to.
Some
think
hard
it's just a-
sweeping on C for the
Yeah,
hammer
it might
shot.
be coming up light.
Oh, he's not super happy about it. I think it's
No,
this looks like it's going to crash into the
yeah,
guard.
he needed more
Well.
weight or a little bit more ice.
Anyway, steal of
It's
2
not
yellow on sheet A for the
And a
empty
steal
time.
of 1 red for on sheet C. So the Petrified Rocks will jump up to a 4-0 lead.
Well, yeah, last night they were losing, I think 6-2, and ended up losing the game. And that's how they went from the A bracket to the C bracket.
Ah. All right, checking back in on our feature sheet. We are currently tied 3-3 after 3. And so far, red has a shot rock half 4 foot. Yellow has a decent 3 guard there in the middle.
And Dave trying to put the guard, but if it over curls, then you just need to sweep that.
They're working real hard to get that over, and they do get it over.
Yeah, it's just, there's a little bit of rock that you can see there, probably most of it.
Yeah.
But Rick's going to try to draw in. The hogs on the hog line are happy
Oh,
because
yeah,
the rock
absolutely.
was not hogged.
Right, yes.
That's the blue and the red hog. And at the other end, we have the purple and the green hog. Giraffes, they're hogs. They're guarding the hog line.
Yeah, there are hog mascots.
Yeah. The
This-
line judges.
Yep, this might be a bit heavy. They're going for the draw in, but
Yeah,
this just
that's
seems like it
bumper
has-
weight. Or at
Although
least
it is checking up quite a bit, but I think it's going to get swept out.
it's through.
Yeah.
It's not hack. It's just backline weight, and with a little bit of sweep, they managed to get it across the backline.
Yeah, as a skip, you...
John calling for another red rock in the house in front of their shot rock. That's a good call.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, as a defending skip, those are kind of the most annoying shots because you actually have to work and sweep your, 4 feet or so. When you start sweeping, or when you start skipping, you're not really trying to sweep all that much. As we say that, John, the skip, comes out and helps sweeping.
On sheet C, that's a yellow put a rock all the way in the back of the rings. They were trying to get it behind the guard.
Red with another guard there, really clogging
That's a
up the
very
center.
good guard.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more difficult to get at that shot rock now. This is
Well, Ricky can start peeling guards now.
yeah. That was the 5th rock.
He could always
so-
peel his own guard, but now he's going to have to do it.
No, it looks like instead he's going to go for the draw.
Just draw behind his guard.
Yeah, which honestly I don't hate. I mean, if you feel more comfortable with your team making the draw, then call the draw.
Ardsley on sheet C with a heavy draw. It's going to try to freeze on that back yellow, which is a pretty good.
Yeah, not a.
In terms of strategy, that's a good call because
Yeah,
if
I
you're
like
ahead
that.
by 4 points, that's
wanna-
very hard. That yellow in the back is very unlikely to score.
Yes.
So at this point, you have to think about forces of one instead of leaving a lot of rocks at play.
Right, yes. Yellow on sheet B, tossing up another guard. Looks like it came up a bit light from what they were aiming for, but
yeah,
the
they
line
were
was
trying
great.
to get it to the T line right on the button, right?
Yeah, both these teams really having trouble dialing in their draw weight. The ice is being pretty uncooperative this morning.
Shannon's shot coming in from the opposite side. Got to sweep hard to get around that red guard,
Yeah.
even to serve as a guard. But I think they're sweeping to get a biter guard.
I think so, yeah. And I think they're going to be able to get it.
Yeah, they're going to be full 12 there.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice.
That's an excellent shot.
That's a great shot.
Top 8.
Yep. I talk
Now
about
Rick is in trouble.
Yep. I talk about having trouble dialing in the draw weight, and then Ardsley comes in and throws a fantastic draw. So commentator's curse there.
Now Rick wants to peel something, anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Something has to go away.
What would be the ideal peel here? Maybe a double peel on the reds.
Yeah, agree. I would want to hit this red just on the inside. And
Yeah, so your shooter rolls to the opposite side.
Yep. And you
if
should
can
be able
take
to.
the 2 reds. I think he's around. He's going to hit the yellow.
Yes.
Which might be a run back.
It might be. Yeah, this has.
Oh,
an
look at that.
Oh. Oh. Will that yellow be able to stick around in the back of the house? It will, and it's actually going to be sitting second shot. That red stone that it hit.
That's a plan B shot.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, they weren't as heavy as I expected them to be for the peel, right?
Yeah. Of all the things that could have happened, that's really not that bad. But unfortunately, that still leaves 4 staggered guards along the center line, and that's still going to make it very, very difficult to get at that shot rock.
Shannon tried to come around those guards and put another one in the center.
The weight's looking actually really
Yeah,
good.
they need a good sweep there to go around that red and into the house.
Yep. Well, they're definitely around. And
It's hard when you only have 3 players because the skip has to get out of the house and go help.
Yep. And they
it's
do.
a biter, but it's not enough to outcount the yellow.
Sure.
It's just protecting the shot rock a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely. And realistically speaking, you know.
A spill on sheet C.
Yep.
But the shot looks good. It's going to hit the other red. Or it's
this
gonna
might get the
go-
yellows. I think this is going to get the yellows in the back. Oh, no, it curled up a little too much.
But now that red in the middle is going to be very hard to get rid of.
Yeah, I feel like.
Forcing them to play the draw game.
I don't know. I feel like if you were able to hit that yellow, or if you were able to hit that red on the center line with some decent weight, I think you could get at least 2 out. You might
the
lose.
reds out?
Yeah, 2 of the reds out. I think you would
Oh,
lose.
the red on. No, it's going to go into the yellow. Something's going to go into the yellows and not go out.
Well, if you hit that on the left side, though, I think you could get both of the 2 reds on the right side out. Even so,
Maybe.
I don't think that's what they're calling.
No, they're calling a draw in front of it, or like a heavy draw with backing. And they're very good at that. Look
Oh,
at that.
that's a fantastic
Oh,
shot.
and pushed one red right through that very narrow gap.
That is lovely.
Nice shot. That's cowbell.
That's a cowbell shot, yeah.
Ooh, big spill. Oh, and no.
Wow, that was impressive over on sheet A.
A big spill there, and he almost burned the rock, but didn't.
I almost burned about 4 rocks and somehow missed all of them. That's really impressive agility.
Meanwhile, sheet B getting very, very busy.
Yeah, there's
Lots of guards. Rick keeps calling, trying to get rid of some of them. Well, now there's no way to miss all the guards, right?
I don't
Something's going to
think
move.
so. Yeah, Jen really hucking this down. So something is going to happen. We just don't know what yet. He's moving a ton, though. This might
Yellow
be...
into yellow into red
No.
with another red biter coming out
Another red biter, yeah. So now the big question for Red, if they wanted to put a ton of pressure on, they've got 5 in the house, but they're only sitting 1.
Which sheet?
On sheet B.
Oh, 5 in the house, but only sitting 1, yes.
So they're thinking.
Do something crazy.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out, like, hey, if we can. Yeah,
Tap one of them.
Yeah, if they could get at that one in the back 12, that would be setting up a really, really pressure-packed.
The crazy shot, run back the red in the front into the yellow in the back.
Oh, it's an extremely crazy shot, especially with the wonky ice that's going on this morning.
That you can end up doubling your 2 reds.
Oh, yeah,
including the one in the center,
there are
and then leaving the yellow as a scoring shot.
There are a lot of really, really bad outcomes on that shot.
Yeah, the ideal shot right now would be to tap that red into the 8-foot.
Yeah, you would only need, what, maybe 1 or 2 feet of
With
tap?
And with a tied game, I think that's the shot I would call.
Yeah, for sure.
If I need a lot of points, sure, I'm going to go for the crazy shot. But
Yeah,
it's
but
got to be very accurate.
I am really
It's
liking this
curling
for
a lot.
tap rate, though.
Yeah,
We
they
want
need.
this-
Oh, they're going to get the angle in.
Oh,
right?
I think this is going to be a great shot.
Oh, look at that!
This is a
Beautiful,
fantastic shot.
beautiful shot.
And they're even going to stick around on the edge over
with
there.
another biter there, and the
And-
yellow open in the back.
Wow, that is a 10 out of 10 shot right there. Very well done. So now Ricky has to figure out what on earth.
Ricky is looking at angle promote takeouts, but I would just try to draw behind.
Yeah,
He has the hammer, right? But there's so
Yes.
many red shots.
yeah, you have to at the very least
1,
cut them
2,
down.
3, 4, 5, 6 reds in the house.
Yeah, I would try the hit he's looking at with this rock, and you can always draw on the last rock if you.
Yeah, leave that gap open.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, worst case scenario.
But the thing
you
is,
hit
if that's
stick.
open, red's going to go for the yellow in the back.
Yeah, that's what
Of
I would
course,
do.
yeah. It's how much do you trust your draw versus how much do you trust your hit.
On sheet C, another rock piling into the middle here. Nice draw.
Oh yeah, very nice draw right into the top 4.
So yellow's sitting 3. The red's got 2 rocks left though, and so they need to hit something.
Yeah, it looks like
Hit-
they're going to
hit
call
and
that.
stick.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call a hit onto the rock that was just thrown, which I think is the right call. And I think they're basically saying if we double something out, cool, but we really just want to get rid of the shot
That rock on sheet C.
Yeah, and
Yeah, Yoram is going to go for a nose hit on that, or slightly off nose.
yeah, if he can.
I
roll,
don't think that he can score 2, but it would be nice if he could go on the inside and roll behind the 2 guards.
Yeah, for sure. Yoram's a lefty, so this is his intern, and he's definitely got the weight for it.
But it's not curling enough to get it on the inside and roll.
Yeah.
So it's just going to stay exposed there.
Oh, wow, they moved a
Oh!
lot of granite, though.
All
Look
right.
at that, and it's right behind the guards.
Yeah,
That's a
excellent
great
roll
shot.
That's
and
a
it's shot
fantastic
rock.
shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
All right, over on sheet B, it looks like Ricky is going to call for the draw.
Yeah, not a bad call because that gives him draw practice if he needs to do a draw on the next his last rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they're a little bit heavy, but they have to curl so that they don't hit the yellow guard.
Oh yeah, this is going to be close.
No, it's not heavy.
No, it's not. They're going to have to
It's a time that you know you have to
Sneak it
sweep
around.
the other way.
push, 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 push.
Oh, but not enough weight.
Well, at least it takes some of the pressure
It
off.
takes all those biters out of play now.
Yeah.
Yes. And it
That leaves John with the shot that he had before is no longer a good shot.
yeah.
So he's
hitting
going to
that-
try to go with the same shot that Ricky just threw, but just go behind Ricky's rock to try to score 3. He's trying to guard. Oh, okay. He's guarding.
Yeah, I mean he's still trying to steal though, and
And he already has 2, right?
he's already sitting
Not get
2.
greedy and try to get 3
Yeah.
and end up promoting that yellow.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like right now, his 2 shot rocks are really, really well protected. So you just want to make sure that yellow doesn't have an opportunity to promote theirs in as much as possible. And I would love to see staggering that yellow
That's
guard.
house weight. That's house weight.
Yeah, it is.
Just don't bump into the yellow.
Yeah. It's on the yellow already. Hopefully they can rub the first one.
Oh.
And it does. It does. Got
Oh,
the
nice.
fantastic. That really slowed
Now
up
Ricky
there.
has an interesting shot. He can run red into yellow or try to go yellow into yellow.
Yeah, I mean, the red and the yellow is the best angle.
For sure, yeah. But that is still a very tricky weight to figure out.
Oh, he's looking for direct.
It looks like he might be looking at yellow into red, which
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
still
sure I agree.
leaves one red, right?
Yeah,
I would be looking into promoting my own rock there.
absolutely, yeah.
The shot that he's looking at is not an easy shot. If it was an easy shot, yeah, go for it and force the steal of one, right? It's
Yeah.
early in the game.
Yeah, I
Down
think
one with hammer, not bad.
I think Jen is trying to, yep,
To look at the other side,
yeah,
I still like red into yellow, promote to the button.
100%, yeah. That would.
And if you're a little bit heavy, you can still slash and go. You have backing there.
Yep.
On sheet C, the yellow draw to the top 4. I don't think they've got it quite far enough to count. So it
I
looks
think that red's still counting on
I-
C, and
yeah,
with
I
a chance
agree.
to score. Oh, yellow has hammer, right?
right. So this is the last red draw coming in now.
So Yoram can just go around that yellow. The important thing is to go around the
Yeah,
yellow.
they're
and
bumping
it's
into
getting
it.
close.
So they can
They're
push
gonna
it all the way
promote it.
back.
Oh boy.
It's not going to go all the way back. So now
Oh,
yellow is
no.
shot.
But
Unlucky.
that's fine. It's still hard for yellow to score more than 1. So you don't mind that too
Well,
much.
they can just draw around and score 2.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, that the right side of the sheet is pretty
But,
open.
but to
so-
get scored 2, they have to be almost full red. So it's a pretty precision weight.
Well, they have backing. Oh, because if it goes all the way to the yellow in the back, then they're not going to
The-
score
the,
because
red,
of the
the,
red.
the halfway into red rock without count it. Yep.
Over on sheet B, looks like they are going to try that red into yellow. It's not
But it's a lot of
ton.
weight. And with the stick, yeah, he can throw that weight.
It looks like they might actually be going for red
Yellow into red?
No, I think they're trying to take it out as opposed to promote, but not
And
quite what
it's
they're
a
looking
steal of 2 for
Two,
red. Yeah,
yeah.
the sweeping doesn't matter at this point.
for. Yeah, I think they needed a little bit more ice, unfortunately.
Okay, yellow hammer on sheet C. Just trying to do that draw, perfect draw to the 4-foot.
To get another point, they already have one.
Might be a
Gotta
bit
curl,
early. They've got
gotta
to curl
curl,
it.
gotta curl.
It is checking up a bit,
It
so it's
might
gonna be
make
close.
it.
I think it's good.
Oh, that's a great
Oh,
draw.
excellent
Great
sweep,
draw,
excellent
great shot.
throw.
Well
2.
done.
Wow. Well finished then.
That's cowbell. Perfect draw there.
All right, so they were down 0 to 4, but now they're 2 to 4. It's definitely keeping in the game here. And you got to feel better. You feel like kind of with those last couple of rocks, you feel like the momentum's on your side, kind of gives you that psychological boost.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he was so upset when he missed that last shot, the third end.
Oh, yeah.
No, the second end.
Yes.
No, what was it? No, they're playing the 5th now, so it's the third end.
The
when
third end, yeah, he had trouble
Fourth.
with his hammer.
Third, yeah.
Third end, yeah.
Yeah, he was upset because it wasn't a very hard shot that he missed it. So now they're back in the game. He's down 2 without hammer, which is not good, but at least he's back in the game.
Yeah, but like you said, it gives you momentum and it gives
Right.
you confidence.
Right, and you can start trying to steal stuff.
Yeah. And I think, especially with 5 and unders, I think you feel a little bit more comfortable playing without the hammer because stealing and forcing feels a little bit more natural than trying to get these big ends.
Yes.
So it could be bringing him a little bit more into his comfort zone. Jumping back to sheet B, our featured sheet, Yosemite Yodellers currently with the 5-3 lead. Have a corner guard up right now, and yellow, I believe, looking to try to draw behind that guard. This might be coming up a little light, though. This might be crashing.
Crashing the guard. I think it's right by.
Oh, they are able to slip by.
That's a great shot.
That's fantastic. Gonna slip just past the tee line.
Yeah,
hanging
but you
out in
see
the
that big swing at the end.
Yeah. That's going to make it really, really difficult to get to it, though.
Yeah, because coming from the outside, it's very hard to get that. You don't see much of it.
You really don't. Not with that guard there.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, especially when you've got the hammer. You want stuff out in the wings like that. Just you forget about it until Skips rocks.
On sheet A, Schenectady scored their second 4-point and go up 8-5.
Yeah, a lot of crooked numbers over on sheet A.
That's a big end there.
Looks like a very nice center guard for Yosemite Yodellers. Will it sneak into the rings? Oh, that's tough to tell from this angle.
Yeah, it looks like it might be maybe a biter.
Yeah, it's a biter. If you can see a tiny bit of white, it's a biter because the camera's looking under the rock a little.
Parallax, right?
Right, yeah. But it looks like Ricky is instead going to try to draw behind it as opposed to looking to take it out.
I think it's on the red already.
I think you might be right.
At this point, yeah, sweep on the outside so it maybe misses the red and you can get another one in the house.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to go right between the two reds.
Now you sweep hard to try to get your biter.
Yep.
And they do.
Oh, that's a great result.
Another great rock.
Yellow now putting a lot of
Two great
pressure.
shots for Erika Haley.
So now, sure, the entire 8-foot is open, but red's got to figure out what do I want to do? Do I want to try to draw behind, which it looks like that's going to be
the
called.
center's still open, right?
Yeah.
You're starting to get into risky territory, but you have to put yours in there.
Oh, for sure.
There's nothing you can do about those outside. And this is the fifth rock in the end, so you can't hit stuff. Well, you can hit what's in the house.
Yep.
And all your opponent's rocks are in the house.
Looks like they're just going to promote
It's going to be a
theirs up
split
little.
there.
And, oh, I don't
A
hate
very
that
nice
one
split.
bit. That's a really nice split. Looks like they're going to be out-counting at least one. I think yellow's still sitting one, but at this point, that's a great shot because it's going to be really, really hard to remove that red stone, making that.
Ricky's trying to get Nick's shot to go in the rings, behind the guard, trying to draw around.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Use that high red guard, or that tight red guard.
On sheet C, you're trying to peel the red guard there, maybe a double peel. It's going to be a peel off the front one. Peel your own guard.
Oh.
And got the double there. That's a great shot.
Oh,
on sheet
very
C.
nice. Clearing
A
out
double
the house.
tap double.
That is Scotty's-esque.
When called.
When called, yes.
I don't know if that was the plan, but at least they got rid of. Maybe they were trying to get rid of their own guard, but they ended up running it back. Ended up taking out the two yellows.
Yeah, I call that a plan A+.
Yes.
It's not what I called, but it's actually way better.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Shannon trying to draw around on sheet B, and on sheet C, we're also looking for a draw around attempt. Interesting to see that the two rocks are going at the same time.
Yeah.
And you can compare their speed. The yellow rock on sheet C is going a little faster.
Yep. Yeah, sheet B looks like it's checking up quite a bit, and it's just touching
that
the
yellow
guard.
is swept through, while the shot on sheet B got to be a biter up front.
Yep, and I think it actually tapped that red guard into biting as well.
On sheet D, it's yellow hammer, comes up a little short, leaving one yellow. Fat bittersweet.
Yeah, so Tanner and the Slackbackers still leading that 5-3 as they finish the 5th end, I believe.
Fourth end.
Or 4th end, excuse me.
Leaving all 4 sheets in the 5th end at the moment.
Yep.
Now Ricky calling for Nick to hit that center line red guard / biter.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Try to free up the center
middle,
of the house.
right? Yep. Since you have hammer, and you can get an easy double there.
They're getting at least one. They did get one pushed.
But now they're controlling the center.
Yes.
They can
So
always
now
tap that yellow in. Now the shot that I would like red to call would be to tap that red in.
Yeah, absolutely. Because there's, if you can tap it straight back, there's a lot of defense in front of it.
Yeah,
And it looks
that's
like
what
that's
he's
the call.
looking at.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely the right
You can
call.
draw around, but I like the promote shot.
Yeah. And it's roughly the same weight. I mean, if you're throwing T-line weight, you're going to move that red into, I'd say, the 8 or the top 4. And yeah, that's a great result if you can pull it off.
Let's see how much it curls, because what's important
yeah,
here
it's
is
looking-
where it ends up.
Yeah, it's looking like it wants to curl, but the sweeper is holding that quite well. Oh, I think this is going to
And
be
with
really
John
nice.
coming out, yeah, the line's good, but it might end. Oh,
I didn't quite have the juice there looking
yeah,
for.
not enough to get it into scoring position.
Yeah, I'd say yellow is still sitting 1 from our angle. That promote is definitely still there, but it's the sort of thing where you really just wanted to get it done in 1. And so now Ricky's trying to figure out, okay, what do I want to do here? It looks like he's going to play the promote for himself, which I do like.
Promote the yellow in, slightly at an angle.
Yeah.
Say hack weight.
Yeah, if you hit that just on the outside of nose, like millimeters on the outside, you can get behind all of that jump on the left side.
And Jen's release is good. A little bit heavy in the end. She did the arm swing.
Yeah,
That's going to get a little more curl too.
it is, yeah, but it looks like it might
I
be
think
a touch
they're
wide, so
on
that
that
would-
yellow. I just don't know if the weight is right to get past the 2 reds.
Oh, yeah, here comes the curl, and it looks like it's probably going to jump right onto the center line. It's going to be a guard.
It's light, yeah.
And
So red with the same shot again. Try to promote that, maybe even split.
yeah, I really like that call, and I think backline weight should be more than enough there.
To get a double tap.
Yeah, yeah.
Shannon's shot coming out. It looks like it's a little bit less than that.
I agree,
Looks like
yeah.
about T-line weight.
Yeah, they're going to have to sweep this. I mean, if you're moving 2 rocks, you definitely are going to need a little more than that.
Are they going through the gap there?
That might be the call.
Oh, it was lighter than that.
Yep.
It's just another guard.
And
Ooh, that's going to be interesting.
that is going to be really interesting. And I think,
Now Rick has to draw around, I think.
yeah, and nobody's been touching the right side of the...
He can still go with that promote that he just tried, right?
He could, but at the same time, you might just want to go for the draw. Like,
A
Yeah.
simpler shot.
yeah, it's a simpler shot. Jen's been getting...
And the result is the same.
Yeah, Jen's been getting a ton of curl, so...
Look at the arm swing there.
Yep. It's sort of like a
It's an extra
boomerang
foot of
whip,
curl
yeah.
at the end. And now they need to sweep that hard to make it sure it
Oh,
goes
yeah.
around the guard.
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
It's going to go into the guard already. Oh, that picked something.
It must have, yeah, because that was almost a right angle.
It's a big hook.
Yeah. Now, that being said, it actually makes that promote kind of hard for red. Like,
Now they're looking at the draw.
yeah,
It's just that the promote has such a high reward.
oh, absolutely,
So
yeah.
it's super attractive. And you could even do like some tap, 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 something there that would end up with 3 rocks scoring. Maybe 2 rocks scoring, not 3.
No, I think you could honestly do 3. If you hit if you hit that one with enough weight, I think that hits that.
And goes right between the two reds, sneaks in and moves the reds in.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I mean,
If you really needed that, right. But right now, the draw around is still a good shot.
oh, absolutely, yeah.
As long as it's buried. But they're seeing a lot of curl on that side now.
Yeah.
See how wide they went there?
Yep. Now, I wonder if they're seeing Jen's rocks and seeing how much it curled, and they're like, oh, that's what the curl is. But I'm not sure if they're factoring in her arm swing. But no, it is actually moving a ton.
Yeah, and they don't want to take any chances of tapping the yellow back.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Look at
and
that
it's still
hook.
curling.
It's the same hook that Jen got.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Just
it
needed
is-
more weight, but look at where it ended relative to the center line.
Yep.
That's exactly where they wanted, just that the weight needed to be more.
Yep. I mean, they broomed that, what, edge of 12? And, yeah. If I were Ricky here, honestly, I'm throwing it into that pile of red and hoping for the best.
Oh, he's still going around.
Yep. Well, this is his first shot. So.
Yes.
Oh,
And I think
I'm
that
sorry.
the stick rock,
Ricky
the
is young.
stick curler rocks tend to run a little straighter than the.
Yeah, so you see they've given him a little less ice.
Yeah. It's a lot of weight.
It is a lot of weight.
He may be trying to tap back red into yellow.
Red into yellow.
Oh, that's dangerous, but that might be what's happening.
They're in the red. They're into red already.
Yep. I think they're just going to, tap and spill. Will they be able to spill it
To
into counter? No.
No.
Yeah, and it looks like red is going to call that.
Red's going to crash that red party now.
Yep. I think that's a great call.
Something's going to go in.
Yep.
But remember, it's a double tap, so you have to throw enough for the loss of energy that you're going to have from
Yeah, I think you have to.
tapping 3 or 4 rocks in there.
Yeah, I think you have to throw, what, control up?
I think that bumper weight would be enough to get 2 of those reds in.
I would still throw control just from a personal perspective, but you're right. I think bumper is enough. At the same time, I would err on the side of more.
Because there's still a chance that you get one of those reds into the yellow that's counting.
That's true. That's absolutely true. I think if you
That's
nose-
about. It's not even bumper. It's
No, it's not.
It might be hack weight.
might be. That's probably closer to back line.
Yeah. After it hits the reds, it's going to just stop everything. Might
Yep.
get one of them. Oh,
Crashing.
Oh.
That is unfortunate. And that was their final stone. So now yellow still sitting 1. I think
in a do no harm position.
Yeah, you.
So, yeah,
really
you just have to
take that
draw
draw.
for the second one.
Yep. You really only need to touch the 8-foot for 2.
On sheet C, it's the last yellow rock coming in. I think they're just trying to draw around everything.
Yeah, red sitting really well protected on the 4-foot there. So
And that's not curling. Maybe that sheet's running a lot straighter than this one.
yeah. Will it stick around? It's going to stick around, but it's only going to be second shot, and it's going to leave.
going to be a good backing for Yoram's shot.
Sure is, yeah. So red with a real good opportunity for 2 here over on sheet C. Jumping back to sheet B once again, Ricky Moore looking for the draw to the 8-foot for 2.
Now, there are 2 things here. He has to get the weight right, and second, he has to hope that it doesn't curl that as much as it was curling before.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
looks like it's a little heavy.
It does look like a little heavy. I think they're going to have to let this work.
Maybe get the rub in front.
I don't think there's any rub to have. I think it's just heavy.
It's way
unfortunately.
heavy. That's
Yeah.
bumper weight.
Yeah, so it is going to be just 1 yellow. Yosemite is going to keep the 5-4 lead after 5.
And on sheet C, Yoram with the release. Just trying to draw with backing.
Sweepers on this one pretty quickly.
I think they're
working hard.
trying to make sure that it stays around that red guard there. And it
Yep.
does.
So
But it's got enough weight to hit that yellow.
So,
Oh, went just by.
but it
it's
does
still
stick
counting.
around.
all right, 2 red.
Yep, just got a piece of that yellow end. Sticks around for a second shot. Very well done.
What was sheet B there?
Putting them in very good position now. They're at 6-2 after 5 ends.
Quick checking in over on sheet A. A lot of rocks in the house once again. Yellow with 4 rocks in the house, but I think red is sitting 1 right now from my vantage point.
11 rocks in play with the hammer shot to be thrown. Red is counting. Yellow has to do something to get one of their rocks into the 4-foot.
Yeah, the guards are staggered in a way that I don't know if running the yellow guards does anything, but they might be trying to run those yellow rocks that are already in the house. The angle is set up pretty well that if you hit it with some good weight on the right angle.
But you got to hit red first, right?
No, I think if you get around this red.
But then do you have enough weight to get it?
Yeah.
Those 2 yellows, I think they're trying to run the red back.
I think you might be right. It didn't look like that was a ton of weight anyway, so they might instead just be trying to promote themselves in.
They could have just gone with the draw, but I don't think that they would be able to outcount that red.
No.
Okay.
I think
nope.
I think they were going for.
There's nothing.
Yeah, they were going for red into yellow, but I think.
That's a steal of 1 for Parks and Rec on sheet A. Back to sheet B. The Potomac team put the rock in the house.
Oh, that's a beautiful
and then
hit and roll.
Hit and rolling to the outside.
That's really well done.
That's a great shot for Albany.
Yeah. Going all the way to the wings, and nobody wants to try to hit something on the wings on perfect ice.
Especially on 5 and under. It's very daunting to try to hit something that's far out on the outside. Because sometimes it runs real straight and sometimes it curls.
Yeah. And even if you do hit it well, the chances of you rolling out are so high, it almost feels like a waste.
Yeah, and that's why Ricky is going for the center.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
A draw to the button? Or did he try to get the guard?
No, he asked for a guard.
But looks like instead it's going to bite the 4-foot.
So John's going to call for another hit now.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
now, I'd rather have that hit and go to the other side, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. If you can split the house like that, that puts you in such a strong position.
Yeah, you're starting to set up your steal. No, actually, he has hammer.
He has hammer, so I think this is going to come in and probably
I think it's going to be a
stick.
great hit and
stick, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming for the nose. Not
Like
bad either. I think that's a good shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they are far enough apart that any sort of double is going to be extraordinarily difficult. So instead, Ricky's just saying, let's get rid of this one.
Stick right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to go for a double here, at least this early in the game. In the end, it's not the good call.
No. Yeah, he's saying get rid of that. Let's stick around the middle, protect as much as we can.
Keep challenging them to hit us until there's a point that if they hit us, they're not counting, right?
Yeah. Ooh, this one looks like it's moving a lot. I'm not sure they had the weight they were looking for.
It's gonna hit. It's just I don't know if it's gonna stick, or they might get that double.
It's no double. It looks like instead they're just going to roll over to the left side.
But that's fine.
That's perfectly fine.
Very hard sweeping on sheet A. Try to get that red into the rings.
And they do make it there.
On sheet D, Tanner just made a pretty impressive draw to the 4-foot that somehow you wouldn't even think that draw path was there, but he actually pulled it into the back of the 4-foot.
That's very impressive.
It is exposed, so after a sweep, we're going to try to hit that out.
I mean, it's exposed, but the likelihood of you accidentally running into your yellow rock there is very high.
And hitting yours instead of your opponents. They're going to come with a very hard weight there on sheet D.
Yeah.
And that's a good takeout on sheet B.
Very nice.
Rolling to the center line.
Yep. Taking out the yellow, avoiding their own shot rock, and sliding to cover the 4-foot.
Trading hits here.
Yep. And I think if you're Yosemite, you've got to be really happy with the hit, with the hit end.
Trading hits, sitting 2. You're definitely a chance of getting 2 on this end, which is excellent.
over on sheet D, Fat Bear Sweep.
They were just trying to draw into it, right?
No, they were trying to go for the hit, and instead they crashed on their own guard.
Oh, okay.
And
so that's why there's another yellow in there.
yeah. Red does have the hammer, though. Yellow has guarded up the forefoot really well. It's going to be difficult to... I say it's going to be difficult, but I think there's actually a double there for 2.
Yeah, this is the hammer shot.
Yeah, if you go for that that yellow on the right side of that group of 3, I think it ricochets into the middle one, and I think you're sitting 2.
And if you go center out, then you can hit the yellow in the forefoot first, and then just a slight tap on the other one, you can sit 2 also.
Oh, well, you know what? This is hammer. You could just hit and stick on the yellow in the forefoot, and you're sitting 2.
Right, you just have to get past her to the right of nose so you don't jam.
Yeah.
And that's what they're looking at, to try to do something right between those 2 yellows.
Yeah, really no need to overcomplicate this.
Yeah, but it's really hard to hit that yellow and not take out your red in the back.
Right, you got to make sure you're on that side. I would put the brim on the other side, I think. But
yeah, I agree. That's kind of why I was looking at
the double with the other yellow.
Yeah, it gives you a lot more tolerance.
Right, yeah.
But then it's hard for you to count your second one.
Sure, but on the other way, it is also really cool.
After trading head takeouts here on sheet B, now yellow has one in the house and bringing another one right into it.
Oh yeah, this is gonna
I think they wanted
up a little
guard,
bit.
and that's very doubleable.
Oh yes, for sure. Yeah, just hit that on just the outside of nose.
John's going for the one in the back. Oh, now looking for the double. No, he's going for the one in the back, and if he takes the front, that's okay too.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate a hit and roll under the yellow, but...
All right, here's Tanner's hit on sheet D. And no, it's just going to be the outside yellow. Oh no, takes out of zone.
Oh,
yellow.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
4, 3, 4.
Three yellows.
It's 4. Yeah, no, I think it's 4.
4 yellows.
I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Because that spilled all
Don't
the
throw,
way.
and you would still give up one. And
Yeah,
not,
4.
that's a 0 out of 5.
Yep, that might be a
very
negative one,
unfortunate shot.
unfortunate. Going back to sheet B, yellow's still sitting 1, and it looks like they're going to try to guard that up again.
Yeah, red managed to take out one of the 2 yellows that were there. Now Ricky calling for Jen's shot to, I think it's a guard.
Yeah, he called for a guard.
I don't
But
know
they're
if I
going
would
to...
have called for a guard, but
No, I like a guard here.
because you want to steal, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to overcurl.
It is going to overcurl if it
They
even
need
makes
to
it from
sweep
open.
to get it through the
Come on,
hog
get it over,
line.
get it over, get it over. Oh, that is close, but didn't quite make it. That's
Not
really
through the
unfortunate.
hog line. The hogs are upset.
Yep.
Now that gives red a very good shot.
Yeah, red with hammer. They've got an
A
open
hit
hit
and
here.
stick for 3 round now.
Ooh, that's going to move a ton, though. This,
They
honestly,
need
the way...
to sweep that very hard.
Yep.
And
way
there's
it's
the
looking
risk of
jamming.
he's holding it.
He is holding
It's
it
not
really
going to
well.
go into the other red.
Ooh. Wow, that's a great
That's
hold.
a very good shot.
Yep. Really good shot and a fantastic sweep there.
Now,
So
Rick is in trouble.
Yep.
He's looking for diagonal doubles here that are very hard to do.
It is, yeah, it's very difficult.
Do you go for that with the red rock, or do you try the double with the shooter? I don't think that the double with the shooter is there.
I don't think it is either. It looks like, no, it looks like they're just going to go for the double, trying to go red into red. He's going to have to come at this with a lot of weight, which, again, he's a stick curler.
And
so.
then he loses the shooter for sure.
Oh, yeah, there's no way that the shooter sticks around. But if he's able to clear out multiple red rocks, I think he's okay giving them one.
Yeah,
Just
stick
that.
curlers tend to prefer hit shots because they're a lot more precise.
Sure. And again, you can also put a lot of weight onto it.
Oh, he's almost on the nose there. He's
Yeah,
not even going to lose the
This is going to be
yellow.
hit and stick.
It's on the nose.
Yep. Not an inch of roll there. So yellow going to be sitting 1. It is going to be an open hit, though. So John going to come down for his first rock. And I imagine he's going to be looking for a hit and stick as well. He doesn't want to risk running that yellow into any of his. And I don't think there's much value in spilling his rock to the left and creating a grouping to make a double even easier.
So just a hit and stick.
Yeah, I think that's got to be the call.
Oh, yeah, because then Ricky has to do some really interesting stuff to be able to have a chance to not give up 3.
Yeah.
You don't want that red rock to go close to the other reds.
No, no chance. And I think this is going to be a really nice shot here.
That's a nice shot.
Yep. Minimal roll. It's sitting right on the center line. So now the question for Ricky is, do you try to remove a red rock? Do you try to draw behind?
The double is there, and you're going to probably be still in the house and spill out a little bit to the right, but not out of the house.
Yeah, it's still a very difficult shot, though.
I mean, you could try freezing to that
To
one
the
in the
red
back.
in the back, or you can hit that red in the back and roll behind the other red.
Yeah, that would be a good shot if you could make it.
But also needs a lot of weight to roll to the middle and not be behind, and still be the first.
Yes. Trying to do the calculations here. I mean, if I'm the skip here, honestly, I think I'm trying to draw the 4.
Draw the 4 behind the red?
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It might not be the highest percentage shot, and it might not be the mathematically correct shot, but I think that's the shot that I'd feel most comfortable with.
Well, even if he knows it's the one that he's going for, he's not going to be counting.
No,
might not be going to be. He won't be counting, I think.
Yeah, he's going to have to hit this.
Well, he's out counting one of the reds.
He'd be cutting down, but then he'd still be.
He's open, easy hit.
Yeah.
And now that they got used to the hit game, they can do all those hits.
Yeah, absolutely. So he wants to hit this just on the outside of nose, try to get a piece of that other red that's biting the 8-foot in the back.
I don't know if that's his call. I think that his call is just a hit and stick.
Looked like he gave that a little bit of an outside shove. Yeah, this is going to be a hit and stick, it looks like. A little bit of roll.
And yellow is counting now.
I believe yellow is counting, but
that means that red's going to hit.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Like a clean hit and stick for 3 has to be the call here.
That's a great shot on sheet C.
Oh, yeah.
They lost the shooter, but the 2 reds that were very well stacked in there moved around.
Yeah, one of them pushed all the way to the back 12. The other one is a little more open on the left side, and it's hiding behind yellow guards, which is definitely a better scenario than where they were.
All right, hammer on sheet B. Hit and stick for 3.
For 3, yes.
Yep.
Putting them 4 ahead.
Super coming on. It looks like, ooh, this might be
Oh,
over
it's-
curling. Will they be able to hold it? No.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So that's a steal of 1 to tie the
Unfortunate.
game?
So
I don't know. I think it's a measure. Is it the measure?
They're deciding. They're looking at it. We're telling them to measure because we think that's the right call.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's yellow, but
Looks like they are going to measure at least. Okay, so it is going to be a measure. Someone's going to get 1 point. We're just not quite sure who yet.
And on sheet C, Yoram's last rock, he throws a guard that should have been a draw behind the red. So the 8-foot is pretty clear to draw for the yellow team.
over on sheet A, yellow, the Grand Tetons, sitting 3 right now. I believe this is actually hammer coming up.
And they're looking for options to split.
Yeah, I think they're looking for a split on of that yellow guard that's just in front of the house.
They need the points because they are 4 down.
Yeah, but if they can get 5 out of this, I mean, that's a massive swing.
Yeah, it's really tough to get that split, but
Sure, but
But the call is the same as the draw, right? So you just do the draw and you give 1 more inch.
yep.
yeah,
If it curls, you got the draw. If it stays out there, you have a chance for the split.
yeah.
If you get it wrong, you get neither one in.
On sheet C, the hammer coming in looks like it has lots of weight, but it also has backing.
Yeah, they are looking for a draw, full 12 for 3 points
Yeah,
there.
but the weight is like hack weight.
Yeah, that's a bit heavy.
If they get a piece of yellow, they're going to give up 1. Oh, no, they got the good shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
really,
yeah, that's
really
gonna be-
died at the end
that's
there.
great,
Okay, yep.
1 yellow. Game on. It's now 6-3 on sheet C.
And
A very good draw.
yep, over on sheet B, it was yellow stealing 1 there.
So Ricky made the right choice to do the hit in the end.
Well, it's the kind of shot that you make it, but you have to trust that your opponent's going to miss, right? And
yeah.
they did. They have been hitting very well this end, and all of a sudden they missed 1.
Over on sheet D, we are in Skips Rocks in the 6th end. Yellow currently sitting 2, and it looks like they are going to be going for another draw in. It looks like, yeah, there are a few ways they can draw in, and it looks like they're going to come from the outside. Sweeping this a lot to try to bring it over. Oh, this is going to be tight. They're going to have to avoid that
A little
red.
light, too. I think
Yeah.
they're past the red, but I don't think they're heavy enough to come in.
Yeah, I mean,
It plugs the middle.
it does plug the middle, and I think that's going to make the red promote really difficult as well. So, honestly, a pretty good result, all things considered. Considering that yellow is currently up 2, they are doing a really nice job of preventing a multiple point end for Tanner and the Slack Packers. Heading back to our feature sheet, sheet B, Yosemite Yodellers, putting up corner guard. Yellow, to be or not to be Yellowstones from Potomac, not getting their first stone in play, looking to bring it in.
Did Ricky call in the house now?
I believe he did.
Looks
That-
like a good throw for Erika.
Yeah, that does look like guard weight.
And that's the side that we know curls a lot, right?
Yes.
Or curled a lot.
It's
in the house.
still curling a lot. Oh, look at it cut.
Yeah, as we've seen on that line.
Yep.
Yeah, it curls a lot and then it just stops there. It slows down and it curls a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now Dave's trying to draw behind the red guard.
Yeah, that's a good call there.
Take out weight on sheet C, or that's a draw weight. Seemed like
They
a
are-
lot of weight when they reduced here.
Yeah, Dave trying to.
No, on sheet
or-
C, I think that they called throwing through.
Yeah, John trying to wish that over, but it is going to go through the house. So now Ricky's got to think about, okay, I've got a center guard. How do I get behind that? What's the safest play? And it looks like he's going to come from the left side now, which honestly I'm not 100% sure about. They seem to have a good handle on how the right side is curling now. but if you're not as comfortable with it, okay. Sweepers on this one, quick. And it's still moving a ton. They might be getting a second guard here. Yeah, this is going to guard up the right side, just slipping past that other yellow guard.
Yeah, needed a little more weight.
Yep.
This side is curling a lot too.
It is, yeah. And that's the interesting thing. It is very difficult right now to dial in draw weight. It seems like it's going to be a guard or it's going to be through the house.
While on sheet C, the Ardsley team is switching to a hit game, but they missed a hit on the yellow rock that's in the house.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
They're trying to just keep the house clear.
Back on sheet B. Looks like they've got a really nice draw here. Yep, just sliding into the 8-foot. It is pretty wide open though, so Ricky wasting no time calling for the hit and roll.
And he's trying to come from the outside.
I think this is the right call.
Yeah, it's going to be like a firm weight.
Yeah.
Or maybe a control. Control would be good here.
I agree.
So the sweepers can control how much it curls.
Sweeper's not jumping on this. Yeah. Oh, there they go.
We got Erika trying to get it in. It's not going to get to the inside of the rock.
It is going to
Gets to
spill
the
over to the
outside, so it's now protected by the outside guard instead of rolling to the center.
Yeah, I like that. You know, of all the options, I'm really happy with that. So now John calling for the draw in. So they might be using each other as guards. Over on sheet C, red now looking to blast both of those yellows that are currently in the house.
That's a soft weight.
It is a soft
takeout,
weight.
bumper-ish, a little more than bumper control. Got to get the inside of the front rock.
They got the one, they don't get the two. So
Yeah, it
yellow's
was
still
very
sitting
close.
one.
Right.
It was
Now
close,
yellow's
though,
still
yeah.
there, but there's a red rock right there that's pretty...
It's going to be difficult to take that out.
Yeah, they're
without
looking
hitting
for a
rock.
guard there. Because if they over-curl on the attempt to take out that red, then they're going to...
Yeah, they're going to hit their own.
Yeah, but considering they're down 3,
I would try to
I would
draw
try
in.
to hit. Oh, draw in?
I would try to draw in, because then you'd be sitting 2. If you're able to get in behind your high yellow guards, it's going to be a lot more difficult to get that out. You're going to.
It looks like that's what he's doing, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to force red to throw a difficult angle raise, that's absolutely a good call.
They're waiting for it to curl, and it hasn't curled yet.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
going for the red.
That is just going to freeze, it looks like. Not quite, but at the same time, the way those angles are set up, you could use that to chisel the red out, and you could feel a lot better about it.
And get 3, maybe.
Yep.
Now Ardsley trying to curl around the other side into the red circle. Meanwhile, on sheet B, also going for a draw to the center. Shannon's shot going. Got to sweep that because it's a little light.
Yeah, but they're able to avoid all the yellow guards and just touching the 8-foot. It is going to be open though.
So sheet D, Tanner drawing in a hammer, trying to stop. I think it'll stop. It looks good.
Ooh,
Nice
yeah,
draw.
that's checking up really
Two
nicely.
red.
That's 2 points for red on sheet D.
All right, that is going to tie that game up. Tanner and the Slackbackers 7-7 now against Fat Bears. Jumping back to sheet B. Ricky looking to take that red shot rock out, but it looks like it's going to crash on the red guard instead. Will they be able to move it all the way out? Yes, they will. All right, red's still sitting 1. Yellow has a lot of junk up in the front, but there's definitely still currently a path to get at that red shot.
Yeah, John looking at guarding that shot rock.
That's absolutely the right call.
Either you do that or you split that so that both your red rocks are behind guards.
Yeah, I would like a red tap as well if you're a little heavy. Yeah, Shannon looked like she kind of came out a little wide, but
I would not sweep that because
no, that's
right
gonna
now
crash
you're
on the
promoting yellow.
Yeah, it's going to crash on a yellow. Yeah, just let that die.
Now you have a lineup.
You do have a lineup, but also that does a good job of messing with the yellow promotes or the yellow runbacks. I feel like yellow is just going to play a straight
hit and roll behind.
Yep.
That's the right call.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter which way you roll, really. As long as you get a little bit of a roll one way or the other, you're going to be behind something.
It's very hard to use any of the yellows on either side to hit something that rolls behind them.
For sure. Looks like they're going to come from the outside.
I would have gone the other way, but
I agree.
That's Ricky's shot. Okay.
Oh, he is switching. He didn't hear us, but maybe we ESP'd it.
Sweep that.
Oh,
You got to sweep that early.
Yep.
The early sweep is always better than the late sweep.
Yep.
They're already rubbing the guard.
Oh. Unfortunate. On the upside, Ricky is possibly going to have another shot at that, and if he does, it's going to be a little easier.
Shannon calling for John to put the guard, protect that red.
100%, that's
steal
the right
one.
call.
Would you rather steal one or give up a 1 in the 7th inning?
I think at this point, points are points.
You never know what's going to happen in the 8th.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, if you steal and you're 1 ahead without hammer, you're going to set up a lot of guards there and try to hide behind them.
Ooh, this is actually going to, oh, it's going to be close.
In the house.
Will they be able to, no, red's still sitting at least 1.
It's 1 in the back. I think that the yellow on the side is closer than the red.
I think you might be right. But that's also going to make that hit a lot less valuable, because if you're hitting that red on top, yellow.
I don't even know why you would have hit that. You need the double now.
Yeah.
I would be curling around that into that red in the back. Or maybe Ricky wants to give up 1 rather than score 1.
I mean, sure, but now red has an open draw for 2 with the hammer.
Yeah, Ricky really needed to draw around that into the 4-foot.
Yeah, all they need is touch white for 2, and yeah, just come all the.
Draw through the gap. You have almost the whole house.
You think draw through the gap? I would actually come around the far outside.
Oh, that's curling so much, and it slows
point.
down so much.
That's a good point. Weight looks pretty good from here. They're going to keep an eye on this, certainly. Yeah, that's going to move past the yellow guards.
Just have to see if the weight's good. They're not sweeping. The weight looks good.
Checking up, though. I like this a lot.
Ooh, it's
sliding. It is sailing. And it is going to sail all the way to the back. So that is going to be just
1 for red.
1 red, yeah. So Yosemite Yodellers out of Albany are going to be taking a 6-5 lead going into the 8th and final end. But yellow from Potomac does have hammer. So this is going to shape up to be a really interesting 8th end.
And then we have that very interesting tiebreaker rule that they play a half end.
Oh, I actually wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, they're playing, if the game ends up tied, they're playing 4 rocks per team.
Okay.
And if it's blank, then the team without hammer wins.
Okay. Oh, that's very interesting. I like that.
So over sheet A, Bobby's hammer for red, Parks and Rec. So just trying to nose, a little past nose hit for stick for 2.
Yeah, Parks and Rec currently up 1, looking to bump that up to a 3-point lead.
Looks a little wide.
It is a little wide and maybe a little light too.
On sheet C, you have also the hammer shot for the red team, Yoram's less rock. He's already scoring 1, trying to get another 1 in the 4-foot.
Oh, sheet A ends up with a steal of 1 for yellow, so that actually ties the game up. Parks and Rec and the Grand Tetons tied at 9 going into the final end. So we've got a lot of really, really close games tonight.
And there's 5 seconds left on the timer, so they're just the time to do that last end. I think that means it's all these teams are on their last end now.
Is it
Okay,
finish or
yep.
finish and play 1 more?
Yeah, I think it's just finish.
Okay.
So timers ran out just now.
On sheet C, I think that the Ardsley team only scored 1. That attempt to draw was just a bit short. Yellow is still second shot, so it's 1 for red. Putting it at 7-3 without hammer, which is hard but doable.
Yeah, I've given up worse ends, so it's
So have
absolutely
I.
possible.
Well, they're going to measure on sheet C.
Yeah, it looks like.
I guess if,
Just to be on the safe side.
yeah, I think it's yellow for second. there.
Put that view back on there then.
Yep.
Watch what they're doing.
The zoom in, Ken,
Yeah.
into the dial.
Ken's good. I don't know if we're that good, though. All right, over back on sheet B. Looks like a
They have
second.
1 in the house. They're freezing to it.
Yep. And, oh, that's a lovely freeze.
Yes, it is.
If there is any separation there, it's less than an inch.
There is, but it's like millimeters. Yeah.
Ricky calling for Erika to take them out. If she can hit on the inside, there might be a way to get rid of both, but the amount of ice that he's giving there,
Yeah,
I
know
don't
about
think that's really
I mean-
possible.
I mean,
You need a very heavy hit.
Just getting out 1 this early in the end, it's just
Right.
fine. Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Hit and stick is fine too.
So on for the measure on sheet C. Is this for a shot or a second?
For second shot, the red has 1, they're measuring for second. I guess if red scores 2, they might not be playing another one.
Yeah, unfortunately, this hit is going to go wide for yellow on sheet B.
Okay, so yellow got the second shot on sheet C.
So it's now 8-3.
No, yellow has, I'm saying, there was just 1 red, right?
1 red, so I think we went from 7-3 to 8-3.
No, it went
No,
from,
it goes
went
from
6-3 to 7-3.
That, yes.
7. Oh, we already had the score up.
Yeah, I already put that there.
Ken, 10 steps ahead.
Yoram
of us.
calling for his teammate to throw through. Doesn't want any junk in the middle.
Yeah, that's a great call.
Trying to run yellow out of rocks.
Meanwhile, over on sheet B, looks
Another
like
one in the house?
Yeah, I think they might have actually called a guard, but I honestly like another one in the house. Just
I like a
putting tons
biter
and
there.
tons of
That's
pressure.
good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, so now really the pressure comes on Ricky. He's saying throw it real hard into
Right.
these reds.
Yeah. I don't think Erika has the weight that Ricky needed her to throw in the last one.
Yeah, but Nick,
does have that weight to throw. So he's going to go for normal here. Rocks are going to fly.
yep. The question is which rocks and where?
Well, it's not really normal. Maybe control.
Going.
I think only the back one's going to go out.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a double jam. So red's still sitting 2 there.
And John should call for a guard on that.
Yeah, I think you've got to start junking up the middle as much as you absolutely can.
He's looking for stuff on the other side.
Liz, kind of going...
Frustrated by the strategy picks.
I mean, the word I was going to go with was apoplectic. Apoplectic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the broom for the guard.
Yeah.
Shannon's rock's a little bit heavy. It might be drawing around.
It might be.
No,
It's
that I think that's on the yellow.
yeah,
They
there's-
got to sweep that on the outside to get
Yeah.
it closer to the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. It is going to die, though, I think. And you know what? I like that. There is definitely still a port there to get at those red rocks, but it does close it up, though, and it takes away a yellow run
If
back.
you throw peel weight, you might be able to certainly get the back one out and the front one to spill behind on the other side, maybe into open position.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
But,
it's just a
but
matter
his
of-
broom is not for peel.
No, it's not. That's probably a control.
That's going to
That's going to throw
take
way
off
too much.
and go into the red guard.
Yeah, it is.
Now you got to, maybe the rub will do something? No.
No, that's just going to spill out the back, and the red guard. The red guard
John's
doesn't
doing the air sweep here. The mind control of the rock, mind over rock, right?
Yeah, John calling for the same shot, giving a touch more ice.
Yeah, the even ends coming on this side are certainly curling less than the odd ends going on that side, that they're curling a lot and stopping.
Oh, for sure. Looks like this might be
This
a touch
needs a
narrow.
lot of sweep.
Yep.
Get it over.
Get it over, absolutely, yeah.
That's a great sweep.
Oh,
great,
that's a great sweep,
hold there. That protects those two rocks in the house.
Yeah, now if I'm Ricky, I am running that yellow.
Angle run into the reds. right?
Absolutely, yeah.
You want to hit that yellow like halfway out on the outside.
Yep,
Yeah,
and that's what he's calling.
looking at.
Does Jennifer have that kind of weight?
Let's find out. And what worries me is the way that her rocks
That's
curl.
certainly not the weight that I would
No.
have thrown there. They need to hold that. They need
Yeah,
to
they
sweep
do.
hard to hold it.
They are
Otherwise,
sweeping
they're
hard.
just going to run the yellow out. They need to get the piece of one of the reds,
They are going to get a piece, I think.
but not enough to take anything out.
If anything, it
But
does-
they put one in a good position there.
yeah,
Right now, it's red, yellow, red.
Yeah, honestly, the biggest problem is how do you get to that red shot rock?
Yeah, now it's harder.
There's still an angle run, but that's very difficult.
Meanwhile, red's going to try to put another one in there.
Yeah, no one's thrown on the left side of the sheet so far, so why not use it? And even if you come up light and guard that side, try to choke off the forefoot.
On sheet C, the game is almost over. Those three rocks there, they're not going to go anywhere unless red promotes them in.
Yeah, they're not going to be getting into the house anytime soon. Over on sheet B, this looks like it's going to come up light, but as I mentioned, a guard here parallel to the other guards is going to be really useful. It's going to
Yeah, but there are more than two rocks widths between those two, so a draw through there is still very possible.
absolutely, yeah.
And that's what Ricky is looking at.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm calling the game from here and Ricky's listening. Not that he could listen.
I was going to say, do you have an earpiece or something?
Ricky, go for the draw on the left side here. Yes, that's the call. Jen, throw a perfect shot. Sheet
he's actually
C, they hit one of their guards and roll into the house behind guards.
Nice.
Which is a
Ricky
good
has
shot.
actually changed the call. He's looking to open up the middle here.
That's curling a lot. That's going to go into the yellow guard there.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe shoot the yellow guard into the house.
Oh, something weird is about to happen, and I don't know what.
Oh, just, I thought it was going to hit the red, but it didn't.
No, it didn't curl that much. It does open that up a bit, though.
I think that with that opening on our left side here, he should have gone for the draw.
I agree. But now Ricky's got to figure out, he needs one minimum to tie. He's got to figure out what he wants to do to get at that shot rock. Meanwhile...
Oh, on sheet C, they were trying to take out the guards. They ended up taking the rock that's in the house.
I have to imagine they're real happy about that. Quick check over on sheet A, which is also tied 9-9. Red currently sitting 1, but that is pretty wide open. So yellow, the Grand Tetons, currently trying to figure out how they want to get after it. And it looks like they just want to sit right on top of that.
What's the call here on B?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a draw. I think they're going to try to tuck in behind those red shots. It's a tough shot, but if they can pull it off, it's going to be really, really difficult to get at. Oh, never mind. It's red shot. Just kidding.
So on sheet D, this is Tanner's last rock. Yellow is sitting 1. Tanner's got to out counter or hit it to in order for the game not to be over, basically.
This needs
This
to
is a little
slow up.
heavy.
Yeah, this.
It's going to still be in house. It's just not going to be the shot rock.
But here's the thing. That gave Ricky a really good idea of how that path is running.
Quite
But
enough.
since he's throwing with a stick, the rock behaves so differently.
It's true. It's true.
So it's handshakes on sheet D. We'll call it 1 yellow, even though they didn't actually throw the last rock, but we need to break the tie here. So 1 yellow on sheet D.
So Fat Bear Sweep is going to take the win there over Tanner Slack Packers.
So exciting game.
Yeah, this has been a really exciting draw all the way around.
On sheet C, I think the game is maybe technically over. If
Not yet, because yellow still has 3 rocks and they have 1 in the house. He's trying to put another one behind the guards, leaving the hit on that red for later.
Yeah, but there's no, I mean, you're not like you're going to split in one of those guards. Well,
No, he has 3 more rocks to throw.
Okay.
And 1 in the house. And he needs 4 to tie.
Yep, okay. So get rid of 1 more of these rocks in. Yep.
Ricky coming with a lot of weight here.
Oh, yeah. Looks like he might be running red into other reds. And instead he's just going to open it up.
Peel the guard. He has a good shot for the double now, unless John manages to plug that.
Yeah, I think he has to try to plug that up. Like, that's the only play that's...
Well, or freeze to one of them. It's fine, too.
Is there a world where
you could hit the yellow,
Yeah,
too.
I was going to say, is there a world where you hit the yellow?
hit and roll over to the
Oh, that's not the call.
That's definitely not the call. The call is definitely the guard.
Or bring another one into the forefoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the best call.
Jen standing right behind Shannon, looking at where the rock is actually thrown, not just where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
And Steve, I think you can see you're right behind them too, right?
Yeah, it looks like he was pretty much on broom.
Yeah, pretty much edge of 12 foot there. Yeah, coming in, curling nicely.
I think this is going to be a really good shot. It's going to be heavier than they want, but...
As long as it outcounts the yellow, it's going to make things pretty difficult for Ricky.
Yep.
So Ricky still has maybe a draw.
Yoram's going to take out that yellow on sheet C. No, went by, but it's going to take the back one, which means that yellow is out of rocks to tie the game.
Well,
they're still going to throw, but I think that they're...
Yeah, I think that one might be...
with 3 more rocks to throw, unless the red team
ends
up bumping
the
yellows, all they can do is score 3 here.
I guess they figure, you're just going home anyway. Might as well throw a few more rocks before you go
the
home.
rocks have to come back, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so Ricky is
throwing his hammer shot,
He's
right?
throwing his hammer. Red is sitting 2.
Ricky needs to score 1 to tie the game. I don't know if it's possible. I don't think it's possible.
I'll be honest, there might be a double here. It's a very difficult double, but I think if he throws...
But your shooter's going to spill and the red in front's going to count.
Yeah, you need to...
No, the yellow on the far side is going to count. If you're able to get those 2
Oh,
shot
the
runs
other
out.
yellow, you're
Yeah.
right.
You just have to hit this way on the outside.
They need to sweep that.
Yeah, they do.
They're only going to get the outside one.
Yeah.
And that's a steal of 1 for red
And
a win for the red team.
Yeah, Yosemite Yodellers out of Albany. Very well done. Really good back and forth game. But Yosemite Yodellers are going to take the victory there.
Now on sheet C, if you're the red team, do you try to hit through stuff or do you just throw your rocks away?
I mean, either way, I think. Like, they're sitting... Yellow is sitting 2. They have 1 rock left. Or excuse me.
Yellow's sitting 1, right?
You're right. I was looking at the wrong sheet. Yeah, yellow's sitting 1.
So sheet A, this is hammer. Brunnette trying to run back at red into the yellow, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. If they're able to pull this off, Parks and Rec will take the victory. This is going to be close. Oh, very nice shot.
All right.
Great shot. A run back for the win for Parks and Rec, taking it 10-9. Very well done. Grand Tetons, thank you so much. You are eliminated, unfortunately. And over on sheet C, a very nice hit.
Through the gap and rolling behind.
And I think that
At this point, the game is mathematically over, and handshakes.
Yep.
All right.
And yes, so we have handshakes on all of our sheets. A quick check. Sheet A, Yosemite Yodellers. Or excuse me, sheet A, Parks and Rec have taken out the Grand Tetons. Sheet B, Yosemite Yodellers have beaten To Be or Not to Be. Sheet C, the Petrified Rocks have taken out Don't Feed the Skip. And over on sheet D, Fat Bear sweep over the Tanner Slackpackers.
All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back in an hour or so for the next draw.
Until then, Ken Clark, Erika Kempenich, and Steve Kaltenbach, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back in just about an hour at the Kayser.